In the beginning, we were just wondering, is it really even possible to bring AutoCAD to the Mac?
So to pull this off, we had to have the right team together with the right skill set to port one of the largest code bases in the history of software.
The logical place to start is with RealDwig. That's our database library. It doesn't have a whole lot of UI, so let's give that a go. First, I started seeing, hey, we got like 10,000 errors. And then, I'd fix some, I'd build again, and 10,000 errors. I go, oh man. And then finally figured out, well, that's as far as it counts. So, finally don't give up and, started whittling it down, and then we got the thing to build.
When Greg got the real DWG library going, it was a real exciting time. We took it and we put together some other components that were available on the Mac, and we built an early prototype. It wasn't AutoCAD yet, but it was a start.
We had like about 1,850 line items, task items or commands we call them, to do. And just the sheer volume scared us, like, where to start, where to begin.
So bringing it to the Mac, one big thing was we had to create a new UI and a UI system. So all the out-of-canvas UI was separated from the editor. It was a pretty large task, and internally we called it the big split. So it was like a magician's job where you're cutting the CAD into two pieces, out of canvas UI and the canvas.
It's like a big puzzle and getting all the components in and getting these done. So it was like really, I would say, a mind-boggling thing.
Changing and going to a much stricter compiler gave us much better code. The code quality went up drastically, even on the Windows side.
Each of the functional groups, design, software development, testing, each had incredible challenges that they had to overcome individually that would have been intimidating. But to see it all come together was absolutely amazing.
One thing that we kept in mind early on was that we didn't just want to take AutoCAD and port it over. So we've literally gone through and touched every dialogue, every UI interaction, everything the user sees and does to really ensure that it is first and foremost a native Mac experience.
We knew that the user's voice had to be in the center of our process from the beginning. So we talked to a lot of Mac users, really trying to understand what is it that they're so passionate about on the Mac platform, and what are they going to look for in a professional Mac application like AutoCAD.
One of the things we got a lot of questions on is where we're going to build a real Macintosh application, a Cocoa application from the ground up. In the end, we decided we were going to go the Cocoa route, the pure Macintosh route.
Sometimes we ask ourselves if we should go the AutoCAD way or the Mac way, and the answer is not always clear. The print dialog, for example. Our customers kept asking for more advanced options. That's why we implemented a more advanced AutoCAD-specific print dialog.
We decided early on to have monthly alphas and betas to get that constant feedback. Some of those early alpha customers were brave souls, and we really couldn't have done it without them.
Any new software you develop is going to have many bugs to start off with, and there were quite a few in the beginning, but I was impressed at how fast they were addressed.
We spend about an hour on the phone each week talking about how the week's gone, what's worked well, the new additions to the software, what's not working so well, how much we've managed to break it.
But a lot of feedback came from them, hey, these are areas which are not working well, so now we go and address them. So there was a lot of great feedback from customers as well to get this project in shape.
I saw direct results where issues that had come up and recommendations or defects or things that I had identified were being fixed.
It's been great being able to feed back to them, and we want to see the program shaped so that it will work for us when we start actually using it in production.
We actually use AutoCAD for Mac on a daily basis. We implemented it directly into our workflow, and we use it on 2 projects we're running at the very moment, yeah.
It's really nice to have AutoCAD running natively on the Mac, and it gives a lot more horsepower, right?
Everyone who has been previous AutoCAD user for Windows could switch, and it is also so easy to learn since it's a Mac application now.
In our case, we are creating our software on the top of another software that's being done, so it's kind of challenging. Our customers are begging for this support for this platform, so we talked to Rob and kind of offer ourselves to help out the Autodesk and work together to get things done.
I very strongly believe that Autodesk has advanced the user interface through their program much better than either the Windows or the Mac operating systems.
Even though the application is not a port of the Windows version, it is still first and foremost AutoCAD at its heart, and it just has kind of this Mac, Mac design sensibilities applied to it.
AutoCAD for Mac is a great product, and its development has been a great experience. First and foremost, we get to give our customers something that they've been asking for almost 20 years. We've reinvented how we develop software and how we take in new customer feedback. We've got to revisit the code base and improve the stability not only on Mac but on Windows as well. Overall, it's a great product, and we're very eager to see what our customers think about it.